And we're here on the line with Gavin Rossdale of Bush. How's it going?
Everything's good. Nice and busy. Trying to, keeping the tradition of long playing rock records alive. I'm into it.
Who did you work with on the new album?
We worked with two guys, mainly with 9 songs with Nick Raskulinecz, who's a really great guy who was recommended to me by Chino from the Deftones, Amy from Evanescence, and Dave from the Foo Fighters. So I was like, that's some pretty good recommendations.
Yeah.
And so I called this guy up, and he's crazy and lives in Nashville, and he came out here and we worked on the record, and it was incredible. Love that guy, and he's mainly a metal producer. He just did the Mastodon record. He's not big on dance records, and then there's another guy we worked with a lot over the years over here in the Valley, Jay Baumgartner, who I did 5 songs with him. And so it all came together, and very exciting. And it was so, so much work goes into making a CD. Is such a joke. But it's like when it arrives, you got this, everything is condensed down to this little CD with 14 songs if you get the deluxe edition, which I would highly recommend. And it's great because now I can just let go of it because there's so many mixes and variations and this and that, and I'm not loud enough, you're not loud enough, all that nonsense. It's done. There's nothing to be said anymore. It's like all those opinions can just drift away like butter in the sun. And now we have the record. So
it's a great
really
analogy.
Exciting. Yeah, I just made it up. There you go.
Now, is this a fresh batch of new tunes, or have you been working on the songs for a while?
No, it's just written hot off the press this year, I guess. Most of them were written at the beginning of the year. I did 1 month of writing in between touring last summer, about a month and a half of writing, I suppose, late in September or something like that. And then then we toured, and then I began again in January, once I kind of got over, the Christmas leftovers, and then jumped in the studio, and then we recorded it, and that's it. I mean, it's been a lot of work, but that's been the chronology, and quite quick. It took 5 weeks to make the record.
5 weeks. That's pretty quick for as much as goes in. I don't think people realize how much work goes into making it.
Well, I mean, of course, things with studios these days, when we do the writing the songs, and there's a lot of work that goes in there. It's a couple of months of recording. So you just kind of basically add to those tracks.
Yeah. That sounds good,
but,
man.
But it's cool.
We're all really excited to hear the new material, and
Thank you.
really liking what we hear so far. Next question: Are you nervous for the big TV gig next week?
Well, yeah, I watched a bit. Yeah, yes, of course I am. It's nerve-wracking because you don't know what they're going to say. I saw one clip where they said something about it's just something about you guys can talk about something, and I'm like, yeah, if we agree on everything. Totally English dry humor, and they cut it there, and I was like, and it cut something else, and I said to Gwen, I was like, oh my God, what if I come across like a jerk? I was only joking. They got to get used to my humor. And then the next clip, because they repeat the clips, it had me going, yeah, if we get along, if we agree on everything, and then
wow.
it cut to her laughing. So it was suddenly in the context of he's being funny. It's okay.
Okay, that's
being
good.
Funny.
I was starting to think that the editors had something out for you.
No. They edit it really well. It's a really good. It's a really good show. It's a great experience. I really enjoyed it.
Yeah, and just so the audience knows, you're going to be appearing on The Voice next week. And you're going to be helping to mentor Gwen's acts. Do you feel any pressure to provide these people with sound advice?
A ton of pressure, mainly because when you're in the room with these people, you can sense it's palpable how much they want it, how much they have worked so hard to get to that point. They've beaten out thousands of people to get there, and they don't want to screw it up. And so they don't want to be seen as the person that doesn't listen. I mean, first of all, I was worried. I'd be thinking, what if they just say to me, what do you know? You just sing rock songs. You don't know anything. So I was like, they could easily say to me, shut up. What do you know? So I was a little bit paranoid about that because I'm insecure. I'm English, so that's how we're built. And then when you're in there, you want to offer things that will help them. And I was concerned I wouldn't know how to help some of them. But there's always a little couple of things, especially with the performance side, that I felt kind of okay. We talked to them about, but they're very, very, very good singers already.
Now, another question pertaining to The Voice: will they have you on the show at all this season to perform your new material?
I don't know. There's been talk of that, but I think they book by but on the fly. They don't you don't know ahead of time. So they've been really generous towards me and my family especially. So it's possible and it'd be great, but who knows? It depends. Maybe Madonna's got a new single. She might have to go on there.
Yeah, that would be kind of cool.
Bump us all off.
I think the Voice needs a little bit of rock though.
Yeah, well, listen, I'm absolutely not turning them down. It's a great show and an incredible platform to let people know you have a new record. So only an idiot would not see that as a wonderful opportunity. But until they offer it to us, it's nothing but an idea.
Well, we're going to help start a movement on Twitter for you. #BookBush. I like
Great.
it. It could work.
The new crowdfunding. It's just get Bush. Get Bush on TV. I love it.
Exactly.
I need all the help I can get. Trust me. I wouldn't turn down any help.
Well, Gavin, I just wanted to really thank you for calling in today. I know you got a lot going on, so I'm going to let you get going. And I want the audience to know the new Bush album is out on the 21st.
Yeah, I'm very excited for that. Thank you.
It's called Man on the Run. Everybody should go pick it up. Has the pre-order started yet? Can people pre-order it?
That I don't know. I hope so. Okay. If not, heads will roll.
I know. Somebody's going to have to answer for that.
I'm sure they're on it. They're on it.
Yeah, that's why you have people. That's what your people take care of that stuff.
Get my people to talk to your people. Yeah?
Yes, exactly.
Those people are out.
Well, Gavin Rossdale from Bush, thank you for calling in today, and we will see you out on the road. Hopefully, we hope to have a local concert date when you guys go out on do some dates.
Definitely.
Cool. I'll have my people call your people on that one.
Have my people speak to your people about your people's idea of my people.
And then we'll do lunch.
Then we'll do lunch.
There you go.